Hello, Art Society, and welcome to day number 5 of the 6 days of Pandorum. We're only 1 day away from day 6, 1 day away from a blockbuster match, and Tony the Hammer Morrison going one-on-one against Iron Bison for that final spot at the 6-pack challenge for this Sunday's Exodus. However, we're on day number 5, which means we got, not only do we got a pretty decent match, a pretty good match, but we also have a return here in the Arts of Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, D-Sycho makes his way back to the Arts of Wrestling tonight on the 5th day of the 6 days of Pandorum, as he goes one-on-one with the unpredictable Doomesayer. And of course, these two with a lot to lose. For those of you that don't remember, whoever wins that 6-pack challenge will get a title shot of any title of their choosing here in the Arts of Wrestling at any given time that they choose. So it's a lot. There's a lot on the line here. There's a lot at stake. But guys, as you guys know, we have been not only doing these matches for the 6 days of Pandorum, but we also have been going and doing some retrospect for stuff that happened at Millennium or before Millennium. And today we are going to visit the Brass Championship, guys. Brass Championship, which has arguably been one of the hottest titles here in Arts of Wrestling over the last couple months of 2019. Bishop Devontae, he did a phenomenal job being the champion, holding on to that title, but being a defending champion. Did an excellent job. Unfortunately, he came up a little short at Millennium 2, losing the title to the new the new Brass champion, Ace Dalton, who's usually accompanied by his sidekick Mercenary. I'm not sure what he goes by nowadays. I think he goes by Mayhem. And then, of course, his beautiful main squeeze, the Goddess, who's by his side, who had a lot to do with Millennium as well. So we're going to take a special look at Ace Dalton. But before we do, guys, let's review some Brass Championship history.
It is I am he is me, Bishop Devontae D.
Give me that church mother in a church hat clap, man, that sugar gave her color purple coming back.
And everybody is gunning for this. This right here means that I am at the top of the food chain. What you've done is just awaken the big angry bear inside of me, because I'm going to go full beast mode on you.
Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with a head.
I'll see you soon.
You walk around with that trinket draped over your shoulder like you're a somebody, like you are. No, Bishop. No. I am gonna cut you down to size. and smack your blasphemous ways right out of that mortal body of yours and make it acceptable for everyone here in AOW. Anytime, anywhere, anytime.
You see, you've been doing a whole lot of big talk from that big mouth of yours, and I want to see what all the hype is about.
Come when the sun go down. The devil's gonna come when the sun go down. Gonna lay by the river, gonna rest my eyes, 'cause I know this time tomorrow.
Did you miss me? Well, no more fear. Daddy Doom is home.
We saw a star in the east. We saw a star. We saw a star in the east. Met the king and said our piece. As we traveled through the desert, looking for the king of heaven. Bring the gold, perfume, and myrrh. We search far and wide just to serve. We've arrived, Bethlehem is ahead. This is all as the prophecy said. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. And a baby was born. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. The king is come. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. Let his will be done. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. Until kingdom come. We see a small barn, goats and sheep. Far from what we expected to see, but I could feel heaven all around me. The Son of God, yet humble in me. He was sent to protect the weak. As we step in, we fall to our knees. The Messiah has arrived, yes indeed. The heavens cry out, let freedom ring. Bring the gold, perfume, and myrrh. Accept these gifts, though it's less than deserved. We were faithful to the prophecies. Now we know who the Father is. As we depart, let it be known. King is arrived, to claim his throne. As we travel through the desert, we found the King of heaven. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. And a baby was born. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. The king is come. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh. Let his will.
Alright guys, welcome back. As you saw, some really cool brass championship history. Bishop Devontae D, fighting champion, falling short at Millennium, to the new champion, Ace Dalton. I will remind you that Ace Dalton will be back in AOW this Sunday. He will be in action, the new brass champion, this Sunday at Exodus. We'll see what he got. We'll see if Bishop pops up. We still haven't heard his thoughts about Millennium 2. So it should be pretty exciting to watch Ace Dalton return this Sunday, the new brass champion. But if you've been keeping up with the group page on Facebook, we had a little new show called Blank Canvas, and it's a really interesting show. It really digs deep into the person behind these characters that you see here in the Arts of Wrestling. Ace Dalton actually had an exclusive video that had yet to be played. So we thought it'd be pretty fitting that we're here reviewing brass championship history. We got this exclusive Blank Canvas clip from Ace Dalton that hasn't been seen yet. So as a 6 Days of Pandorum exclusive, guys, here is a blank canvas clip from Ace Dalton.
AOW. Blank canvas. Why do we do what we do? For me, one very simple thing. And it's for each and every one of you. The fans, yeah. And I know here in AOW, we're not supposed to glorify or showcase anything that isn't AOW. And I hope that I don't piss anyone off. But if I do, the outlaw in me says, come on down and do something about it. Because unlike each and every one of you, I am a legitimate trinket holding champion. And it ain't because of me, no. It's because of each and every one of you that support independent wrestling on a weekly, on a monthly, on a yearly basis. Yeah. Because if not for you, the fans of wrestling, I wouldn't be a champion. I've held that belt for the last 2.5 years. I live in Tennessee. That championship is out of California. 2,800 miles away. 2,800 miles away. Fans, just like you, support jackasses, assholes, performers, and outlaws, just like me. What makes me so special? Hell, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm just like each and every one of you. Silver tequila, yeah. What I was saying, I'm just like you, except that I'm not. No, I'm not. You see, what separates me from you that 1802 inked in and flashed on my chest. That LT patch flashed on my chest. Earned every bit of it. every stitch that holds them to this piece of leather. Earned. Blood, sweat, tears, nightmares, PTSD, and everything that comes with it. But that's what makes it easy to perform as Ace for all of you. Because for 12 years, this piece of leather special in its own right, as it was the first piece of leather that I put on my back for the MC. So with me, there is severe blurring of the lines every time I break that curtain and make that stroll down the aisle, up those steps, and through the ropes. And I do it with great pride, because I earned that 1802, which is clear as day when this hand is raised, and that lieutenant badge. But just like that piece of gold on that leather strap, these patches, just another trinket. Which one do I hold closer to my heart? Some of you wondering. They have both cost me dearly. Family, friends, gone, sacrificed, chasing the dream that comes with both being in the MC and attaining gold in this game we play. But I, for one, wouldn't have it any other way. So here's to you, AOW, blank canvas. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get ready for the longest reign of a brass champion in AOW history. 'Cause I won't have it any other way. Welcome to Outlaw Country. Enjoy the rest of blank canvas. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this bottle. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. As you saw before we came on, you saw the year-end awards that we never got to present, and we went on a little hiatus, so you guys never got to see the award ceremony. That award ceremony will stream live tomorrow night on Facebook. Facebook Watch. Just go to the artswrestling.com. You can find our link to the Facebook page. You can find our link to the group page. Make sure you tune in to the award ceremony. There's going to be plenty of awards. We're going to present Artist of the Year, which, you know what, I think instead of me talking about some of these categories, why not just go straight to show you some of the nominees to some of our year-end awards. Just like that, we're nearing the end of our 5th day of 6 days of Pandorum. Guys, we're ready. Have 4 that qualified. We got the first person that qualified was Bishop Devontae D, followed up by Mr. Fitness himself, Slim Trimmins, and then newcomer in Arts Wrestling, the hottest young new star in Arts Wrestling, the Mexicutioner qualified. The 4th member qualified yesterday, and one half of the Prophets of Madness, who, by the way, his partner also qualified as well, Madman Joe. So it should be an interesting dynamic having both of them in this match. And then, of course, we are down to tonight.
Who's it going to be? Will it be the dangerous Doomesayer? Will it be the returning D-Sycho? Who's going to take it? Who's going to move on?
Because that match is next. See you tomorrow for day number 6.
6 days of Pandorum in the arts. Let's start with tonight. Yes, D-Sycho, you and me step into that ring. But here's the truth, the slow skinny of the truth right here. I'm advancing. You're not. You want to talk about being psycho. You want to talk about darkness and all this and that, right? I've already advanced the deepest and darkest corners of the earth, the deepest, darkest corners of the mind. See, I've been screwed over and over and over again here in the arts. And it isn't the management fault. No. See, it's all these people who desperately want to be a heavyweight champion. I mean, last time everybody saw me, I was in a great triple threat match. I had the brass championship won, but somebody's Skeletor girlfriend decided to interfere, and I didn't get it. See, I understand why. He wants that title out of desperation. He wants to stay relevant, not become the best, because, his days are way past his prime. So I understand why he did that. I'm not mad anymore, him and his group of losers. I'm not mad anymore, no. Because opportunity knocks. and see the 6 days of Pandorum. It's going to be a 6-pack challenge. And I'm going to be in the 6-pack challenge, and I'm going to win that challenge. I'm going to get any championship title match that I want. What could it be? Could it be the main title? Could it be a middle card? Could it be the lowest title? Doesn't matter. Doomesayer is going to win a championship here in the arts. And it's going to start with you, D-Sycho, when we step into that ring and I demolish you. I destroy you. I absolutely will mutilate you in that ring. I don't care if I have to choke you out. I don't care how many powerbomb rumblers I have to do you, how many lariats I have to do to rip your head off in the middle of that ring. I will beat you tonight. And I will win that challenge. And then I will become a champion here in the arts. So step on up. See if you're enough. D-Sycho, I will see you real soon.
Well, it's been a really long time since you've seen my face around here. But the fact of the matter is whether you love me, you hate me, or whatever you think of me, AOW will always and forever be my home. And now, we're in a match with Doomesayer. We know exactly who you are. We know your reputation. You've been all over the place just like we have. You've been in the same places we have. We've even been in the ring with you before. The thing about this is AOW. Let me ask you something. We know and we understand that you've had many accomplishments here in AOW. Was you on the very first ever episode of Monday Night Mike? Was you in the very first ever main event in Monday Night Mike? Was you on the very first ever Millennium pay-per-view and showcase? Was you? Let me ask you another question. Let's just see how good your knowledge is, boy. Who was the first ever promo artist in AOW to retire and lock away a promo artist in the asylum for 60 days? Who was that? You're looking at him. That was this guy right here. Yours truly, D-Sycho and his demons. You know something? I've done more in this business than you can ever dream of. Just because you've had success here in AOW does not make you nothing more than what you already are, and that's a rookie. Just because you've been in the E-Fed world for however long you've been there, doesn't make you nothing more than what you are, and that's a rookie. When it comes comparing you to me, it's like comparing Sinatra to Ice-T. It just don't mix. It just don't tango whatsoever. Your Teletubby looking ass is gonna get the most devastating loss of your career here in AOW. Like I said, I'm sure that there's a lot that would probably like to see me stay gone. But the fact of the matter remains, this is my home. Always has been and always will be. And whether you love me or you hate me, you cannot deny that I am one of the most devastating forces that's ever walked through AOW. And I will always be one of the most devastating forces that walks through AOW. What's going to happen to you tonight, Doomesayer? It's going to be like a phoenix, rising straight through the ashes, going straight to the sun. And all the powers of evil is going to rain down on you. And there is nothing in this world that is going to save you. When you are tapping out and the bell is rung and I have beaten you, you will understand just exactly who I am and where I come from. AOW built D-Sycho. And the year 2020 will forever be known as our year here in the arts of wrestling. You are now permanently deleted. Welcome to the darkness.
No! God, please, no!